Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Aisya Humaira binti SAZALI, and today I'll be speaking about raising the social media limit age. So, imagine this for a moment. Imagine a world where a 14-year-old child is more likely to be hospitalized for self-harm than to finish a math textbook. A world where childhood ends not with graduation but with a scrolling thumb. Now, think back to your own toughest day in middle school. That pit in your stomach when you felt judged, excluded, and invisible. Now, imagine that feeling never switches off because it lives inside your phone. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a dystopian future. This is today's reality. And if you have children, nieces, nephews, or younger siblings under the age of 16, this is not someone else's problem. It is your front door. I stand here today not just as a speaker, but as a witness. I have watched my own younger sister spiral, glued to endless feeds and dopamine loops, until her focus collapsed and her academic excellence went down the drain. That is why today I am making one thing crystal clear. The minimum legal age for independent social media access must be raised from 13 to at least 16. Not as a suggestion, not as a preference, but as a legal shield. I will break this down into 3 undeniable truths where how social media rewires the adolescent brain, how it has triggered a national mental health emergency, and how minors are being commercially exploited without even realizing it. So, why do these platforms work so well on young teens? It's not luck, it's not coincidence, it's neuroscience. The adolescent brain is wired for peer approval, likes, comments, shares. These act like fuel on a fire. Social media platforms cash in on this hypersensitivity, flooding teens with constant comparison and social ranking. Worse still, platforms engineer dopamine loops, notifications, infinite scroll, algorithm-driven content, all designed to keep users hooked. And younger teens do not yet have the cognitive break to stop. A Malaysian study by Victor et al. 2023 found that 72% of adolescents aged 13 to 21 showed high levels of social media addiction, and this addiction was significantly linked to depression. That is not harmless entertainment. That is neurological exploitation. This is precisely why Malaysia's Online Safety Act 2025 mandates a minimum age of 16, supported by EKYC verification, because younger teens simply cannot navigate digital risks safely, as explained by Mayor Brown's Legal Analysis 2025. So, if the first issue is internal brain damage, the second one is a public health emergency. Social media feeds teens a carefully curated fantasy, such like filtered bodies, staged lifestyles, impossible beauty standards, and teens swallow it whole. The results? Anxiety, depression, body image distortion, and fear of missing out, which is FOMO on steroids. A Pertanica UPM study 2025 found that 44.8% of youths in the Klang Valley experience anxiety strongly linked to high engagement platforms like TikTok. Meanwhile, official data from MCMC and Bernama 2025 revealed that 27,704 cyberbullying items were taken down in just 10 months, a 3.2-fold increase compared to the entire year before. Let that sink in. Malaysia now ranks second in Asia for youth cyberbullying, with nearly 20% of youth suicides linked to online harassment, according to Gopinathan et al. 2025. This is no longer about screen time, this is about survival. And now, here's the silent danger, the one no teenager sees coming. Digital permanence. Minors do not understand that posts live forever. The data is harvested, profiled, sold, and weaponized. Children may be digital natives, but they are privacy novices. According to UNICEF Malaysia's Disrupting Harm Report 2022 and 2023, while 91% of Malaysian children use social media, those aged 12 to 13 have the weakest skills in managing privacy and detecting grooming attempts. So how comes Office of the Children's Commissioner 2025 made it painfully clear? Social media platforms are not safe by design, and licensing them is both a legal and moral obligation. This is why the new 2025 licensing framework holds platform accountable, not children. So, we have now connected the dots, which are vulnerable brain, a mental health crisis, and a digital system built for exploitation. The evidence is overwhelming, and now the responsibility is ours. The Malaysian government has drawn a line in the sand. The Online Safety Act 2025 makes social media no longer a lawless frontier. But laws mean nothing without enforcement, right? That's where you come in. So, report violations via the MCMC Click dengan bijak portal. Expose platforms that allow underage users to bypass age verification, and hold billion-dollar corporations accountable, because reporting is no longer complaining, it is civic duty. Let me leave you with this. We don't allow minors to drive because the road is dangerous. So, why do we hand them the keys to the digital highway? Let us stop letting algorithms raise our child. Let us raise the age, and in doing so, raise a generation that is healthier, focused, and truly resilient. Thank you.